Boy, brain waves. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. I have a very big topic to talk about, as if all of my topics aren't big. But this one is going to, let's just say, get a lot of people's attention. We have to talk about our former president, Donald Trump, as well as Russia's current president, Vladimir Putin. Both of them are facing arrest, and might I add, at the same time. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this because, man, oh, man, oh, man, this is definitely a subject. So, I'd like to welcome all of you that are here. If you haven't subscribed, I kindly ask that you do so. Please hit that notification bell. Make sure all is selected so that you get notified when I go live and I release videos. Also, I have a membership section. And for those of you that don't know, I am a life coach, spiritual master, and consultant. So I can help you, your friends, your family members, etc., in many areas of business, love, career, spirituality. You name it, I do it. And I do it via video chat, video recording, phone, and in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So check out the description box below. Here, every video, every live stream, or more simply, just go to brainwaves.com. People do ask me, hey, Brainwaves, why are you telling people about this when you go live? Because you'd be surprised, many people don't know about what I do and they don't know about what they have access to. So I just wanted to put that out there. It is what it is. I'm going to give y'all a quick second to come in here and say hello, and then we're going to get started, okay? What's going on, Delta Roots? How you doing, Harriet? What's up, Renee? I hope all is well with you all. I'm gonna give you all a few seconds to come in here. I don't know what's going on with my notifications whenever I go live. No one gets my notifications anymore. So I really don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. So I welcome all of you new as well as my regulars. And something that I want to go ahead and mention up front, because this topic, like all of the topics that I talk about, are very sensitive subject matters. You all know what I mean by saying sensitive subject matters. Okay. You're going to have some people that are going to be pro Donald Trump. Some people are going to be against Donald Trump. You're going to have some people pro Putin. You're going to have some people that are against Putin. Okay. These are sensitive matters for that reason and so many other reasons. There is no trolling here on my platform. Okay, let me explain to you all what trolling is, because I don't think people understand what trolling truly means before we get started. This not only goes for me, this also goes for you all as well in the live chat. I want us to have a conversation. I want us to be able to talk, but I don't want anyone to be trolled. Again, some people are going to be, again, pro former President Donald Trump, pro Vladimir Putin. Some people are going to be against former President Donald Trump, against Vladimir Putin. Okay. So you're going to have those different perspectives, but I want everyone to be able to share their perspectives. And I'm going to hit on some points. And what I do here, for those of you that don't know, I ask the tough questions. I bring up conversations that everyone else is scared to bring up. Okay. So you need to know this if you're new here. I'm going to say some things that might be offensive, it might be triggering, etc., etc. You need to make a mental note of that. If you don't like that, then unsubscribe from my channel and don't waste your time even coming on here commenting, okay? Because you're not going to change my mindset. You're not going to change my show and my platform. This is what I do. I bring up the tough questions and perspectives that people are afraid to think about and consider, because my name is Brainwaves. And if I don't get you to think, I'm not on the job. So with that being said, I have to mention this up front. And with this being said, trolling, what is it? Before I get started, it's when someone does not have any verifiable information. They're not coming with facts, figures, anything that we can confirm and see. and then they have a perspective, a very strong perspective and opinion, and feels the need to voice said perspective and opinion. Okay. And then it's to completely go against someone else's opinion. Let's just use me as an example. So someone will come on here and say, I got a total different opinion. Okay, we understand that, but do you have any facts and figures, for instance, to say why my opinion is wrong? Is it just a opinion on your own? Is it just a perspective? Is it just how you feel on the matter? Because that's a different conversation. And that goes for also people in the chat. Or is it something you actually can say, hey, go to this website, take a look at this, et cetera, et cetera. Here's the information on this. This is how you're wrong. This is how that person's wrong, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, if you have that, then that's not considered trolling. You're coming with facts, figures, and information. But if all you have is your opinions and you're coming in a very offensive, negative way, you come with a lot of hate and a lot of energy, that is considered trolling. So I just need to clarify that, because I don't think people understand what trolling truly means. There are different levels of trolling, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So let me check out this chat here. Again, I should have a ton of people here, but I don't get a ton of people to come to my live streams anymore. It's very, very interesting. All right. Let me just go ahead and come up in here and see what's what real quick. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash the like button. So let me get back through here. Renee says she's excited for this session. That's what's up. What's up, Salam? What's going on, Velvet? Feel free to come through and say hello. Delta Root says got to do another personal. Hey, I'm down. You just let me know when and we'll make it happen, okay? For those of you that don't know, like I said, I do personal appointments for people. Again, video, can't even speak, y'all. Via video chat, video recordings, phone conversations, and I do face-to-face appointments in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. All right. I also do like collective things where I speak and et cetera, but just letting y'all know. All right. What's going on, Latoya? It's a pleasure to have you here. So, whoo, Delta Roots. I'm gonna have to get into this probably on another time. You know how it is, right? I'm gonna have to get to this one on another time. I mean, we do these things all the time. Just to kind of quickly answer your question, people be opening up portals all the time. They just don't realize what they're doing. And I'll have to, again, break that down and explain things on a deeper, esoteric level that I don't know if the YouTube streets are ready for it. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, people do this all the time. So I have to get into it again on another time. I hope I just break that down. What's up, Vicky? Vicky, hey, for those of you that are here, did y'all get a notification that I'm going live? I just want to find out before I go ahead and get into the information. Did you all get a notification that I'm going live? I just want to know. Let me know in the live chat. Delta Root says no. Felicia, what's up, Felicia? You're here. Okay, so far I'm seeing a mixture. Some of you have, some of you have not. Man, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on, why people do not get my lives anymore. Y'all got to thank YouTube. For this reason, I told y'all I'm on the Rumble platform. So y'all need to make sure y'all go there and subscribe to me. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all go there and subscribe to me. All right? It is what it is. I'm having a lot of my videos populate there. Okay? A lot of my videos are populating there. So I thank y'all so much. If y'all come there and I can get 25 subscribers, then I can go live there. And let me tell you, it's about Rumble. I could talk about whatever I want on Rumble. Okay? I mean, obviously, without having to worry about like copyright stuff. Let me show y'all. Okay? I'm here. Again, my videos are populating. You might see me here actually under brainwaves, advice topics. A lot of my videos seem to be populating though on my actual name brainwaves. Okay, so let me, I don't want to show y'all certain information. So I'm trying to work on this, but nonetheless, I'm here. You might see some, like I said, under my name, Brainwaves. It is what it is, but I am here on the Rumble platform. Rumble is free. Rumble supports freedom of speech. So you're going to find a lot of content creators going there. Okay. So I'm taking that time to kind of let y'all know because, like I said, nobody gets notifications anymore on YouTube. I got all these subscribers. I got more subscribers than some other content creators, obviously less than others. And I should have 500, 1,000 people here every time I go live with the stuff that I talk about. But again, I barely can get 50 people. It'd be a miracle if I get 50 people to show up with this particular topic, as heated as this topic is, as controversial as this topic is, as much as people are going to want to hear. What does Brainwaves have to say about this particular topic? Right? Where they at? See what I'm saying? So, because of this limitation, this is how YouTube demonetizes me. All right. None of my people get notifications. Some of y'all said, yeah, I got it. Others of you said no. And no one new seems to get it. See what I'm saying? So it's causing me to have to expand. And if they keep playing around, I'm just gonna have to ship also to Patreon. I have a Patreon account, but it is what it is. So I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'll just put it like that. Okay, I'm just working on a lot of stuff. So I just want y'all to understand. I want y'all to know how it is. And so Renee says, what time on Rumble? Renee, I'm not able to go live yet on Rumble. That's what I'm trying to explain to you all. So I need every last one of y'all. Rumble is free. Okay, it's an app on your phone. You can come on a computer. It's just like YouTube. Rumble is just like YouTube. I need y'all to go there, okay, and download the app. It's free, etc., and go subscribe to me. All right. If you do that, I need at least 25 subscribers to be able to go live on Rumble. Once I have 25 subscribers, then I will go live on Rumble as well. I will go live here, but I'll be able to go live there and say whatever it is that I want to say, and I don't have to worry about my views getting limited or none of that stuff getting blocked. Okay. So I'm just trying to let y'all know I need y'all to go there and subscribe there. And that will greatly be appreciated so that I can actually get more reach and get things out here. Because y'all know how it is when you break this truth down, you want to act funny and cut people off. I'm surprised they ain't cutting the stream off right now. You know what I'm trying to say? Probably because I didn't start saying anything yet. But on that note, I'm about to get started. I'm going to give y'all just a second to come in again. All right. And then we're going to make things happen. All right. Give y'all just a second. Sheesh. This is such a topic. This is such a crazy topic, y'all. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. So, yeah. Like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let me get I'm gonna have to just get a couple things going here. All right, and let's go ahead and get this content on because I know many of y'all are waiting. All right, so let's go ahead and get the content. What I want to first show you is that this is a legitimate argument. This is a legitimate story. This is a legitimate situation, however you want to refer to it as. So let's put it on the screen. Okay. So right now, what we're seeing is obviously, I'm going to show it from TMZ. Y'all know how it goes. But y'all know if TMZ gets it, it's got to be legit. So our former president, Donald Trump, expects to be arrested on Tuesday. Okay. That is Tuesday, the 21st of March, 2023. Okay, for those of you that don't know, it's in connection to the Stormy Daniels case. But I'm gonna add it's probably a lot of other things. But this is what he's saying. Essentially, it's saying that his luck in sidestepping any criminal charges over the years might be running out. And we have the former president himself admitting this. Now, I must remind you all that our former president, Donald Trump, is saying this himself. I appreciate you, Felicia. I appreciate it so, so much. So, our former president himself is saying this. I want y'all to keep in mind. Okay, this is not me. He's saying this. So, what you're seeing here, this is a post from his Truth Social account that you're seeing, this account down here. And basically, he took to his social media account, Truth Social, and he did this Saturday morning. Okay. So, that's essentially recently, like today's Saturday evening. So, anyway, he says that he expects to be arrested next week. And then what makes this crazy is that he said he also ordered his minions to protect his likely indictment from Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg over his alleged participation in the notorious Stormy Daniels hush money case. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to jump over here actually to let me come over here and show y'all something. So what we're looking at here is actually his account on Truth Social. Let's see how big I can make this. What did I just do? I just hit something. Hold on, y'all. Just hit something. Please bear with me. Okay. So you can see that he had posted the same thing that we saw on TMZ that I showed y'all. Here it is. Okay. So he says now illegal leaks from a corrupt and highly political Manhattan district attorney's office, which has allowed new records to be set in violent crime and whose leader is funded by George Soros, indicate that with no crime being able to be proven and based on an old and fully debunked by numerous other prosecutors fairy tale, the faraway leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday. Now he's saying will be arrested of next week. So that is March 21st, 2023. He's saying protest and take our nation back. I guess I can't see the comments because I haven't signed up. I just haven't gotten around to signing up or whatever. But nonetheless, that is the comment that we've seen. He's saying he will be arrested. Okay, we come back over here to TMZ. The article says he expects. I mean, I guess technically that's the same thing. But for our former president here to say that he will be arrested is something for us to think about. Now, TMZ did say here in all caps, Trump did write the far and away leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday of next week, protest and take our nation back. Okay, and he's saying basically the DA's office is corrupt. Again, this is regarding the whole Stormy Daniels situation. Y'all kind of know what was going on with that. Basically it was a deal of payola. He basically paid Stormy Daniels off or whatever, for her silence while he was president. It is what it is. That was the saying or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. This is crazy. Okay. As if this is not crazy enough for us to think about, right? Now we got to come over here and go to the other side of the world and take a look at Russia. Because what we have right now is we have current President Vladimir Putin is now wanted. Okay. Basically, he's pretty much at risk of getting arrested. Okay. And he's going to be flown, if he were to get arrested, to the International Criminal Court. That's the ICC that you're going to hear a lot of people refer to, right? Okay. And it's all about, war crimes, essentially. All right. So you know, I mean, I seriously doubt, and just like they said, it's unlikely that Russian President Vladimir Putin will be handcuffed anytime soon after the ICC issue an arrest warrant for him. But former U.S. officials and war crime prosecutors said that the former KGB's agent world shrank significantly after the announcement. Okay, so basically, this is going to put a serious damper on our current Russian president, Vladimir Putin. All right, it's going to be like crazy, just a crazy level of things being restricted here. Okay. So essentially, what the court had said on Friday, mind you, all of this is taking place back to back. This is taking place Friday. Here we go, Saturday. Our former President Trump is saying, hey, I'm going to be arrested on Tuesday. We hear about Putin being arrested. Now we hear about Trump being arrested. Man, this is crazy. But anyway, most of this seems to be over the unlawful removal and deportation of children from Ukraine to Russia. Okay. So what's going to happen is it's going to basically hurt his status, and it's going to limit his ability to travel outside of Russia. Because if he goes outside of Russia, he's most likely going to get snatched up. Okay. That's just the short story to say this. If he goes outside of Russia, somebody's probably going to get him. As long as he stays in Russia, he's probably good. It doesn't mean that he can't travel out of Russia. But if he travels out of Russia, he's going to have to be on his P's and Q's. Okay, so here it is. It says the result of this is he's not going to travel to any place he thinks he might get arrested. Okay. It says, although the ICC has no police force of its own, the warrant cordons off the 123 countries that signed onto the statute that created the court. Okay, and because Putin runs the risk of arrest if he travels to any of them, basically, Bushwald, which is a professional lecturer in law at George Washington University's law school, he's basically not going to be traveling anywhere. So Putin's going to be on lockdown in Russia. Okay, now it says under the statutes, those countries are obliged to carry out arrest warrants no matter the rank of the accused. So if he steps foot in any of these 123 nations, he's automatically got to be locked up. Okay. They have to, by law, these countries have to do that. If they catch Putin anywhere, they got to lock him up. Now, again, it says here it's unclear how many governments would be ready to follow through and arrest the president of a nuclear-armed, oil-rich power with a history of exacting revenge and carrying out assassinations. So, this is a whole nother level. Is anyone going to really do it? Is it going to be a small country? Is it a big country? So does this mean that maybe Putin will be able to make his moves in some of the smaller 123 countries besides the bigger ones? I would think if he tries to do that in the bigger countries, they might not care. They like, look, we about to make this go down. I ain't trying to get caught up. It is what it is. Now, Putin's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, rejected the court's findings. Okay, they say that they don't recognize this court, meaning they don't recognize the international court, and they said they don't recognize the jurisdiction of that court. Okay, this is the ICC. So they said this is how they treat this, okay, basically on Friday. That's what the statement was issued. Okay, but Putin will have to take into account the danger of being arrested and flown into The Hague in the Netherlands, where the court is based. So even though he may say that they don't recognize it, he still has to be considered. Other people do, and they still might get him. It says the warrant also puts pressure on any future Russian government. Okay. And this is from a British lawyer, right? So, we're getting lawyers from around the world here. It says if they want to normalize relationships with the international community, then there's one easy way of doing that. Turn him over for trial. All right. They said there's a precedent for a country turning over its leader to the court for war crimes. So this happened back in 1999. Okay. Back with Serbia. Y'all got to do a little bit of history. Okay, it's right here. Okay, back when they had the United Nations, like Yugoslav and all of that. So basically, this happened to the leader back then. This is how they were able to remove the leader back in 1999. Here we are in 2023, and we're looking at the same situation. So they said, of course, the leader back then, he died before trial could be concluded. Okay, and there was limitations with what the ICC could do, but just the point that I want to bring up. We got all this going on, and here's what's crazy. What's up, Naya? What's up, babes? It's a pleasure to have you all the way over here from Manchester. That's what's up. Here's what's crazy. Okay, I want to say something. I'm just gonna break something down. It was said, it has been rumored, it has been stated many a times that our former president in the United States, Donald Trump, and current president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, are in bed with each other, right? It's been stated many a times, whether you believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, whether you agree with it or not, that's besides the point. It's been stated, right? It's been stated. It has been stated that they have been working together, collaborating together. And I'm not talking about just basic international relations. It has been stated that they have been up to no good together. There has been comedians cracking jokes about this. I mean, come on, unless you've been living under a rock, this has been going on for years, especially when Donald Trump was president at the time, right? Okay, it's been said that they've both been in bed together doing crooked things, corrupt things. This is why their relationship's so strong, etc., etc. I find it ironic. Okay, I'm about to go there. I find it ironic that both of them are basically about to be arrested at the same time. Does anybody think that this is crazy? It's one thing to think about our former president Trump here in the US, but then you also got Vladimir Putin. Both of them about to be arrested literally at the same time. Okay, let me break this down to y'all. If this information came out Friday, right, about our former president Trump, and he's saying this himself about getting arrested, right? This is not us making it up. This is not fake news making it up. This came from his own Truth Social website. This is him speaking this himself, saying it like, hey folks, Tuesday, I'm about to be arrested, right? Why is it that at the same time, if you do international time, you do Russia time to US time, both of them are basically facing arrest at the same time? Does anybody seem think that, is there anything to that? Does anyone think that this is just a random situation, or is there something to this? Could it be that they both actually have done something? Could it be that the claims that have been mentioned about both of them for so long is actually true? I want to say something. Some people might be thinking that it's just they're trying to get them. Well, we do know that Putin has done a lot of things in Russia, but just no one has the kahunas to really go after him. Because I just read the article, people come up missing and a lot of things happen, right? But what's up with both of them being in the news at the same time? This is serious. Do y'all know the implications and ramifications that could take place if both of them are arrested at the same time? Do y'all know the information that could potentially come out and be turned over if this was something to take place? And this could be whether you are for Trump and Putin or against Trump and Putin. Let's say you're for Trump and Putin, right? If our former president, Donald Trump, is arrested, right? Not only is this precedented that we have a president that's been arrested, right? But what information will come out? Let's say you say he's innocent, right? Let's say you're on the side where you think our former president is innocent. Okay. I mean, I personally don't think he's innocent because I told y'all when it comes to the powers that be, you got to do dirt to get up there. I'm just saying. People think, oh, Biden's evil. They're all evil. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, or Democrat. All of these jokers are in bed together. I've said this a million times. You don't get to that position of power without doing some type of dirty stuff. You got to sacrifice. Okay, things happen. I tell y'all about things that happen in the industry. Okay, even if you don't think that some of the things that have been reported, say in the news and media, is exactly what took place, that's besides the point. Stuff be taking place regardless whether there's any validity to what is reported in the news and media or not. I be trying to tell y'all that. All these jokers are in on it. All of them. All of them. Okay, but I know so many people that just don't think otherwise, even with evidence in front of you. They think it's fake news and fake evidence. Okay, let's say it is. Well, then what about Russia? You think it's the same thing? I mean, after all, we're watching Vladimir Putin authorize bombing and total destruction in Ukraine. Meanwhile, Russia is still intact. Sure, they might be losing some of their soldiers, their military equipment, etc., etc. But the Russians are sleeping at night. They go to school in the morning. They still go to their jobs. They're going to the club. They're still making music. They're on YouTube. Well, I mean, they might have some of their speech kind of limited, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Their life is still existing. Ukraine is just like done. I mean, I know the people are strong and they're trying to push on, but Ukraine is just busted right now. Like, it's facts. Kids, women, like children, families separate. Like, it's crazy. It's been crazy, right? And I know that's not the only country going through, but we're just focusing on this area right now. So we are seeing a lot of war things take place. And we do know when the war first took place, it was on the outskirts. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff taking place in the city. They start tearing down the city. Generally, what happens is when you have that type of war, okay, it's one thing if they just drop a nuke and blow everything off the map. That's a whole nother conversation. But generally, when you have that type of war, okay, when you have that type of war, you see what I'm saying? Look at this. You got this woman right here having to just walk off. Seniors, all this stuff. There's a lot that has been done to a lot of people. So what I'm trying to say is we can see this for our own eyes. The whole world is in agreement. Even China is on board. China is trying to send Ukraine fighter jets. And us and China, our relations ain't too hot right now. So everyone is in agreement with what's taking place. We can see what's taking place. If you go to Ukraine, you can see what's taking place. If you know people from there, this is a real occurrence. Okay, this ain't fake news here. This is a real deal, authentic occurrence. So what I'm trying to say is, if there's any validity in any potential war crimes that President Putin is doing to Ukraine, right? Could it be that there's any validity in any connection with our former President Trump? Because after all, they were tight like white on rice. He said it himself. He's cool with Putin, cool with Russia. He's been working with us. He said this many a times. Oh, there's no problems, this and this and that, et cetera, et cetera. Even if you don't believe any of the stuff that hit the news and media about our former President Trump, what I'm trying to say is, could there be any validity in them possibly doing something? Could it be any validity with why maybe they're going after them? Could it be any validity that they got away with stuff? See, let me break something down to y'all. I bet y'all don't know about the former mafia ties, if you want to call it, with Donald Trump. Okay? I don't think y'all understand that. Like, Rudy Giuliani, you know what I'm saying? Like, these attorneys and stuff, the being associated with the mob and the mafia, and they wanted to clean up things in New York. That's what Rudy wanted to do, wanted to clean up things, and how you have FBI agents or former FBI agents that used to have that connection. And I don't think people understand this. Okay, I don't think people understand this. Okay, this is going way back. Okay, let me show y'all something. Okay, I just kind of want to put this up here. Okay, there's been a lot of, hey, being in connection with these movers and shakers. And I know a lot of people forget about this, but you just got to think about the ties and connections that people have. Y'all, this is no different than if somebody pulled up my background and see the ties and connections that I used to have, perhaps currently have. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with you. This is no different. Everybody can go up there and look this stuff up. But a lot of people have selective hearing and they don't want to focus on this. This ain't about who needs to be the president and stuff. So we're focusing on specific issues here. They're both facing arrest. Okay, a lot of people around them have faced arrest. Now, Latoya brings up a mention too. She says President Zelensky of Ukraine is evil. I'm gonna tell you something. All of them are evil. I told y'all about the satanic organization that you have to become a member of in order to make it. Do y'all really think that they're just gonna put some honest, God-fearing person to rule a nation that does not have any ties? Do y'all really think they're gonna give somebody that much power? It's not gonna carry out the wishes. So you can play one or two roles. Either you can choose to go with it so you fit into the narrative, or you can choose to play a role where it looks like you're going against the grain, but you're not really taking any action and doing anything about it. You see what I'm saying? There's two paths that people take. So you have people, it's like, hey, look, I'm against this. I'm going to change everything up. I'm doing this and doing that. Okay, that looks like you are, trying to make a difference. And then you have leaders that will say maybe that they're going against things or they're going to fix things or what have you, but they don't take any actual action. There's no actual laws that are passed. There's no actual movement. There's no actual changes in that or those specific areas. Okay? There's a lot of ties here. Okay? A lot of stuff that people just don't understand. And I know a lot of people say, oh, this is fake news and stuff like this, but this stuff has been out for a long, long, long time. You have, again, people tied to this type of past. So what I'm trying to say is you have our former president Trump tied and connected to like mob. When I say mob ties, here it is. That's facts. It's in the past. Y'all can look it up. Same thing as attorney or former attorney. Rudy. He was tied to clean up the mob. He went after his own people to clean up the mob. He was a part of the mob and then went out of the mob to go clean it up. Prosecute them. You see what I'm saying? Shut things down. I mean, that's the very short explanation of what has been taking place. Like, y'all need to go do your research and go look and see what's what, but this is what has been taking place. You might not like to hear this news, but it's facts. Now, we go over to Russia, and we know how Putin has essentially a mob type of past. Okay? We do know about this. Okay, we do know about his track record. If you look at his history, like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of information. That's why a lot of people are afraid of him. Okay, a lot of people are afraid of doing anything, connecting with Putin because of his mob ties. So here we go. We got two leaders that have a track record and a past histories of mob ties. Who's going to mess with them? So I'm bringing this up. It's ironic that both of them at the same time are facing arrest. What's going to happen if either one of them were to get arrested? You know, we already got former President Trump said so himself that y'all protest and y'all stand up. Y'all don't believe me? He said he protests. This is him on his True Social. Y'all see it right here. He says, protest and take our nation back. Y'all see this? He says, protest and take our nation back. Y'all see this right here. I don't know why the P don't want to highlight, but whatever. Y'all see what I'm saying? Here we go. Protest and take the nation back. This was March 18th. What's today? March 18th. This was at 7:26 a.m. It is now 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So he said it. I didn't say it. I'm not making it up. He said it. He said protest. So if Donald Trump is arrested on Tuesday, it's going to be a freaking riot. Y'all saw what happened on January 6th? It's going to be January 6th, part 2. I'm just saying. And then you got the same thing going on with Russia's president. How do we know it's not going to be some type of turn up there? And what's going to happen if there's protests that take place in our nation? There's already mention about police and all types of, military. They're aware of the protests and they're already on guard. They're already ready. But what is this going to do for our nation? What's going to happen Tuesday? And then not only our nation, this could set off a ripple effect in the entire world. And y'all, this doesn't matter if you're pro Donald Trump or against Donald Trump. This doesn't matter if you're pro Putin or against Putin. These are facts. What's about to pop off on Tuesday? Like if certain things pop off on Tuesday, a whole bunch of this social media stuff ain't even gonna matter. Depending on what pops off. Y'all know they've been trying to get stuff to pop off for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a perfect recipe for them to do it. Perfect recipe to agitate a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? This is a perfect storm. Perfect recipe. I told y'all this year in 2023, I didn't do an official yearly prediction like I normally do. This is the first year where I didn't do one. I told y'all this stuff was going to accelerate fast. It's going to be a whole lot of mess popping off in our individual lives as well as on a grand scale. It's going to be stuff that did not take place in the past. It's going to be taking place this year. And we're already seeing it. He said he will be arrested. You know how many people believe our former president Donald Trump is innocent? Y'all know y'all believe that he should be president right now? That the election was rigged, all this stuff. They believe the narrative that he said. You know how many people, millions. So you can expect millions of people to turn up if he gets arrested because they're going to believe that he's unfairly arrested here. Don't matter what the DA says, none of it. Don't matter what the evidence is. They're going to be like, oh, that's fake news. That's not right. It's not legit. He was unfairly seized and arrested. We're about to turn up and go do something. Do y'all know the turn up that's going to take place? Y'all might need to have your plan of route determined before Tuesday. If you work downtown, if you go into downtown, a major area, you might need to think twice about it because if this news happens and your boy get locked up, it's about to be crazy. And Putin facing the same thing at the same time. Yeah, look at Latoya said. Latoya says, I think we're going to have a World War III. I'm telling you, y'all, this is a perfect storm to kickstart a war. I mean, think about it. We already have the war in Ukraine. So Putin's already firing off stuff, right? It ain't gonna make him none to fire off some more if he need to, because he already facing war crimes. He already can't go out of the country. Do y'all understand? 123 countries. That means he can't basically go nowhere. If he's set foot in any of those countries and they know about it, they got to lock him up. Otherwise, if they don't lock him up, then they coming for the heads of those countries or that country that he's in. Like, that's how serious this is. This is not like, oh, Putin came into this country here. He came into France and we'll just let him come in and, he goes out. If they're found that they support that, then they're aiding and abetting in war crimes. This is serious, y'all. I should have 460 people here instead of 46 people. But YouTube don't want to put this out. YouTube don't want to give me no shine. I'm the only one talking about both of them right now. Y'all don't believe me? Don't make me go ahead and pull up YouTube. Go look on YouTube and see how many people are talking about both former President Donald Trump and current President Vladimir Putin both facing arrest at the same time. Show me how many people you're going to see talking about it. How many news and media publications? You're not going to find one. Not both of them. You're going to find the news report, oh, Putin facing arrest. You're going to find the same thing, oh, Trump facing arrest. You're going to find a couple content creators talk about Donald Trump. But this is a bigger issue because both of them at the same time. Y'all, what does this mean that both of them are facing arrest at the same time? See, Velvet did the work for me. She said, I checked, and there's not both of them. There's just one. That's my point. Nobody's covering both of these stories. Let me tell y'all something. Now, this is what I want to say about covering this story. I'm not trying to say that a news, let's just say a media outlet isn't talking about both stories on their show. A media outlet is going to cover multiple stories. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm talking about, like, if you turn on the TV, you're going to hear they're going to talk about Trump, they're going to talk about Putin, and they're going to talk about everything else in between. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, one, a content creator going on the air talking about both of them at the same time without talking about a bunch of other stuff. Because if you're just talking about a bunch of other stuff, you're just simply reporting news. This happened here in the world. This happened here. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this issue that both of them are facing arrest at the same time. And what does it mean? And how does this tie in? Okay, I'm aware that you're going to have news and, media outlets. Some of them may say during their segment, during the show, hey, Donald Trump's facing arrest. Well, so is Putin, or vice versa. Putin's facing arrest. They may bring that up. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm like, where are the content creators? Where are the news outlets talking about both of them facing arrest? See, let me tell you something. They're not going to talk about both of them facing arrest at the same time like that because they don't want to be liable of starting anything. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to be liable of, well, so-and-so talked about this at the same time. So then it'll be like cancel culture. You see what I'm saying? So they're avoiding that. They don't want to get shut down that, hey, you were talking about them at the same time. I mean, with me, I can do it because they already trying to shut me down as it is. So you know what I got to lose? What do I have to lose? You see what I'm saying? Instead of me having 450 people here or 4,500 people here in the live chat, I only got 45. I'm grateful of the 45 that I have, but as big as my channel is, that's all I got. So what I got to lose? You see what I'm saying? I can pretty much almost put out whatever I want and say what I want because they're trying to shut me down here anyway, no matter what I go out and put out. It's crazy. Y'all, it's about to be some serious mess that's about to pop off if he gets arrested. Now, I don't see Putin actually getting arrested unless he decides to leave the country. Okay, and then let me break this down to y'all how serious this is. If Putin leaves the country, where's he going to go? Is he going to go to North Korea? Is he going to seek aid there? Is Putin going to seek aid in the Middle East? You see what I'm saying? Is he going to go to one of, the countries in the Middle East, the ones who have a reputation of starting stuff? Is he going to seek refuge there? Because then that's a thin line, because if they do, they have an obligation to turn him in. So if they don't, what does that make those countries? And you wonder why, there's a potential World War III in the making. You see what I'm saying? Patriot Chick says the media only reports what fits their agenda. Exactly. She says, I just got home from moving my cousin out of East Palestine. The media blackout about the toxic chemical disaster is inferior. Yeah, I gotta talk about that too. That's insane. That's another thing that I gotta talk about. Tammy also says, nope, there's no content creators on the job. Just you. That's why I'm a proud subscriber of yours. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of y'all. Nobody's talking about this. Watch. When this thing pop off Tuesday, then all of them they're gonna talk about it because it's gonna be trending. If Donald Trump gets arrested, like he's saying he will be arrested on Tuesday. He's not saying I think I'm gonna be. He's saying he will be. And then we're seeing the reports, and they got the information. If they lock him up on Tuesday, it's gonna be a freaking riot around here. Everything will be off the chain. It's gonna be a lot of issues. We thought January 6th was something. See, that's why they ready. They know it's about. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. Watch this. Put this on the screen. Let me see something. Okay, I'm putting this on the screen. This is LA Times, right? So let's just take a look at that. Let's take a look at it. LA Times, right? It's gonna be some blowback. If y'all think, okay, who here in the live chat thinks that if our former president Donald Trump is arrested, that people are just gonna peacefully go about their business and that's gonna be it? Folks gonna be flipping over the table. Exactly. This is another thing too. If the former look at this. This is something to think about. If our former president is found guilty, right? What then? He could not be incarcerated in any mainline institution. Exactly. It's like, do you lock up his security detail as well? We would have to build a prison just for him? Or are they asking, would we have to build a prison just for him? It's like, you can't put him in general population. And then here's another thing. It says, and heaven help us if he's found not guilty. The reactionary goon squads will wreak death and destruction across the land, much like fans celebrating their sports team's victory. Okay, so like whether people believe this or not, this is about to get crazy and get real, y'all. I really want y'all to expect. I'm telling you right now, whether he is arrested on Tuesday or not, it's about to go down. People about to be on a turn up. They're gonna be pissed off either way. They're gonna like, why did you lock up Donald Trump? He was innocent. How dare you? Da 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 da. Y'all robbed the election. Y'all locked him up. They're gonna be ready to flip the table over because he's arrested. Peep game. If he's not arrested, they're gonna be just as pissed. They're gonna say, I'm sick and tired of y'all going for Donald Trump. See, I told you he's innocent. Every time y'all try to get him, he gets off on the case. He's innocent. Yada yada yada. They still gonna be pissed off and ready to flip over a table. Melinda's right. This is a dangerous game. Tuesday's the start of Aries season, new moon in Aries, and the start of the spring equinox is Monday. Exactly. Why y'all think that Donald Trump's saying Tuesday? Why are they waiting to Tuesday? I told y'all about this stuff that's going on in this world is spiritual. See, a lot of y'all get caught up just in the 3D aspect of what's taking place in the world. But y'all got to remember that all this stuff is spiritual. There's a lot of harnessing of energies and getting rid of people and doing things on certain days and times and why this happens and what's going on. And like either way, they're gonna be harnessing all of this anger energy. People gonna be upset either way. Patriot Chick says she hasn't heard a word about this arrest. Are you asking about Russian President Putin, or are you asking about Donald Trump? If it's about Donald Trump, it's supposedly associated with the Stormy Daniels case. That's supposedly why he's going to be arrested. There's new information or something like that. To that extent, that's basically what all the news articles are saying. And then as far as Vladimir Putin and Russia, it's because of war crimes. All the children having to move out and all this stuff going on. There's been war crimes. Now, the Putin thing is already it's a wrap. Like the Putin thing at this stage right now, Putin, if he steps foot out of Russia and he's caught, I'll just put it like this, in another country, he's going to be locked up. All right, there's no way around that. He's just going to be locked up. With Donald Trump, he's saying himself that he will be arrested. Now, what's up? Good Tune says that Fauci should be the one arrested. Let me explain something to you. If Donald Trump is arrested, it's about to be a whole lot of other people that's going to follow suit. Okay, let me just explain this. A whole lot of people are going to follow suit. And like Patriot Chick says, I didn't hear about this. Well, this is right here on his Truth, his page. This is Donald Trump's page. Y'all see the check. Y'all see it's him. You see he got 4.98 million followers. You see when he joined last year, February, this is him. And he says here, he will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. You see it's March 18th at 7:26 a.m. when he released this. For those of you that are new and just now joining me. So he's saying he will be arrested. He's not saying, oh, I think I'm going to be arrested. So this information is out there. If those of you that don't look for it or don't search for it, and I don't expect everyone to do it, but it's out there. Okay, this has been big news. That might be a good thing, Tammy. That might actually be a good thing because I'm telling you, this situation is crazy. Now, Betty, I had already talked about this. I need to explain something to y'all. If you think that Joe Biden is the only one that's guilty and Donald Trump isn't, I've told y'all this. All of these people, all of these leaders, they participate in satanic acts. And they do a lot of crooked things. All of them are guilty. It's not just, the demon rats. I know what people be saying, the demon rats, referring to Democrats. They're all evil. It ain't just Biden. All these jokers. I keep trying to tell y'all this. So, I know a lot of people. I got clients. I got people that's like, Donald Trump's innocent. If Donald Trump's innocent, Joe Biden's innocent. If Joe Biden's innocent, Clinton's innocent. If Clinton's innocent, Bush is innocent. Need I continue to go down the list? I keep trying to tell y'all, everyone has to do certain things to ascend to that level of power. You don't get to that level of power without playing a game. I've been saying this. It doesn't matter if you're in entertainment. Doesn't matter if you're in politics. Doesn't matter if you're in religion. It doesn't matter what you're in. Pick an industry. It doesn't science. Education, none of that matters. If you ascend to a certain level of power, again, exactly, Boss Lady says, period, exactly. You have to hit a certain level of power to be playing this game. See, a lot of y'all haven't hit that level, or you don't know anyone who's hit that level of power. I've sat in the room one on one with billionaires. Did y'all hear what I just said? I've sat one on one with billionaires. Billionaires. Let me see if a billionaire will even give you time. Will you even get the time of the day? I've also been around millionaires. Okay? I'm saying this because I know about how this stuff goes down. Until you sat in a room with people that make 7 and 8 figures, it's certain things that go down, y'all, to get to these positions. So I'm trying to tell y'all, Putin got some dirt on his hands. Trump got some dirt on his hands. And while we at it, Biden and all these other folks got dirt on their hands. But right now, what we're talking about is the fact that our former president, Donald Trump, as well as our current Russian president, Putin, are both basically being arrested at the same time. At the same time. Y'all don't think it ain't about to be no turn up? Y'all watch. Come Tuesday, my content gonna be nothing about this. And see, I broke it first. I started covering it first. They're gonna turn up either way, y'all. Yeah, Latoya knows. Like all of them, they gotta do this same Freemasonic, satanic, Illuminati, whatever the hell you want to call it, rituals and sacrifices and all this crazy stuff to get to these positions of power. Why do you think you have to raise your right hand and get sworn in? So y'all don't understand how secret societies work and the allegiances that you have to pledge and the things that you have to do to get accepted in, even before you pledge and before you cross. Like, I understand all this stuff. I know how this stuff works. It might be new to y'all. Y'all might not want to accept it. It might be too, oh, brainwaves, you're overloading my head. It's too much. I don't want to hear it. I just want to believe what they present to me or how they're allowed to portray themselves, etc., etc. Trust and believe is deep, y'all. I couldn't find that in your. And what I'm saying is, regardless of whether you believe that Donald Trump is innocent, y'all gotta listen to me. I don't care if you think Donald Trump is innocent, and I don't care if you think Donald Trump is guilty. He's about to be arrested on Tuesday. Do you know the upset that's about to start? Okay, and the powers that be are allowing this to happen. Just the fact that we're having this conversation, there are drones. There's thousands, if not millions of people already boiling. Their blood is boiling because they believe that Donald Trump is innocent. So for this to be happening, tons of people about to be rioting. They about to be wilding out. And then you got Putin tied into it too. Then we already got the war in Ukraine. It's a lot of stuff that's hot right now. So a lot of stuff's about to be going on. Then you got people with the banks. Good Tune says, you know what? It's not. I'm going to say this. A lot of people say that these things are distractions. I beg to differ. And I'm going to tell you why. Because all of these things are actually real situations that are taking place and they actually affect people. And we have all this chaotic energy and stuff that's going on in the world right now. And people need to be aware of this stuff because it's across the board. It's not just, oh, it's chaotic over here. Let's just say it's chaotic in the world of politics and I'm not in the world of politics, so it doesn't affect me and I don't care. Or, oh, it's chaotic in the world of entertainment. So I'm not in entertainment. I don't watch these articles. I don't read none of this stuff. I don't listen to that. I don't care about these artists and actors and actresses, so this doesn't affect me. No. This goes across the board. We're in a very crazy state of affairs on an energetic level, a spiritual level. I told y'all in 2023, this is why they had so many sacrifices earlier, because they knew what was about to go down and they needed all that energy to harness to get ready for things. I told y'all this year, a whole bunch of stuff is going to be popping off fast. People don't like it. People don't want to deal with it. But guess what? It's going to be brought to your face because right now we can no longer ignore things. We can no longer bury our head in the sand with a lot of things that are taking place in the world. We've been doing this for so many years. And that's why things have been stale and stuck and stagnant in so many people's lives up until now. And COVID was supposed to be the big wake up call. Yeah, I said the C word. I said COVID, the pandemic, the plandemic, whichever one you want to call it, pandemic, plandemic. Don't matter what size of the fence you on. But it was supposed to be a big wake up call. Some people woke up. Some people chose to just hold their breath and stay asleep. Velvet says a very strong point. Velvet says some people don't want to believe it because they can't handle it, and their day-to-day stuff at the same time is a lot to handle inside their brain. Yes, but you need to know. Now, I'm going to say this. I agree exactly. Everything is stressful. It's crazy. We got inflation. We got the banks collapsing. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff. You know, I'm only like, if you go look at a lot of content creators that talk about stuff and current events, I don't think really very few of them have talked about the actual bank collapses and what that actual means. And I got more content to go into. I got a lot more. There's a lot. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot destabilizing in the world right now. There's an awful lot destabilizing in the world. You got things destabilizing in finance, okay, in banking. You got things destabilizing when it comes to the military and the world climate when it comes to war. Okay, you already have cyber war. You have things destabilizing in the world of sports. Sports players getting caught up here. Stuff y'all see. I've been covering the Ja Morant stuff, and I'm one of the only few people who've actually shown the pictures that support the narrative that he basically been about that body life for a long time, at least since 2013 as a kid. So for anyone to say, you know, and I thought that that's what it was until those pictures came out on his own social media, and I did a YouTube short and I put it out there. And it shows those pictures, and you can read what he says in those pictures. He been about this life since 2013. So it's not like it's just some random immature thing, and just because these artists been talking about, you know, weapons and all this stuff, and so it's gotten people like he just recently did it because it's cool. He's trying to fit. He been about that life. So like all of this stuff is happened is Latoya just said it. Yes, it's biblical. All these things must come to pass. Y'all, let me break this down for y'all real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. Let me break this down. Okay, let me just put this on the screen, y'all. These are end times. We're living in the last days. See, I try to bring that spiritual gain to y'all, and I know some people are gonna hear, some don't, but it's in Matthew. Okay, check this out. It says the destruction of the temple and signs of the end times. Verse 1, Jesus left the temple and was walking away when his disciples came up to him to call his attention to his buildings. Do you see all these things? He asked. Truly, I tell you, not one stone here will be left on another. Everyone will be thrown down. All these stones gonna get thrown down. All these establishments that have been built up. All these situations about to get torn down. I told y'all, you hear about this in the spiritual community. Everyone's talking about 5D earth, 5D earth, the new earth, the new earth. If you don't raise your frequency, if you don't get right, you're not going to be a part of the new earth. A lot of people, a lot of situations are being destroyed and brought down. And things are, I'm telling y'all, here it is biblically. But y'all think I'm a quackpot, or people think I'm crazy just because I speak about it from the spiritual perspective. No, man, there's many ways of saying the same thing. All right, verse 3, it says, as Jesus was sitting on Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately. Tell us, they said, when will this happen? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of age? Okay, y'all hear this question, right? What's going to be the signs, folks? What's up, Woody? To my Louisiana folks, Woody? What's going to be the signs, Shorty? To my ATL Southern folks, Shorty. To my New York, Jersey folks, Jesus answered, watch out that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and will deceive many. Y'all know how many people talking about they rock with Jesus or they acting like they God and they deceiving many people? How many pastors have we had like this? How many churches have been brought up? Okay, y'all think about this. This has been going on. How many churches been brought up? They're not preaching the word of God. I told you about the 7 churches in the book of Revelation. And you only got 2 churches, the church of Smyrna and the church of Philadelphia, that are the true churches of today. That's why so many people leaving church. Man, y'all don't even want me to preach to y'all. Let me continue. Verse 6, here it goes. It says, you will hear of wars. What are we hearing about? The war in Ukraine. We're hearing about cyber wars. We're hearing about all types of wars. People getting your information and they doing this and doing that. People blasting, kids blasting each other all the time. We got wars with the kids brawling in school. All you hear about is in middle schools, nothing but fights all the time. Every time you turn on the news, you look around, you hearing about the kids are fighting. The kids are same thing in high school. What y'all think is going on? Like y'all need, like, wake up, people. This is what's going on. This is why stuff. It's not just, oh, it's just a little bit. We need to know about what's going on so we can prepare ourselves. Because I'm a jump around in a scripture, but the Bible also says Jesus told us to not worry. If you believe in Christ, you believe in the Most High, then you should not worry. But you need to be aware of what's going on. Let me read verse 6. It says, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but to see it, that you are not alarmed. Okay? Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. So these wars and all this stuff that's taking place, this must happen, but it ain't the end yet. It's still coming. It says in verse 7, nation will rise against nation. What are you seeing right now? We got Russia rising against Ukraine. You have China, rising against the U.S. Because, it's a lot of conflict between us and China, 2 superpowers, about them starting COVID and taking ownership. There's been reports that it originated in China like we originally suspected, et cetera, et cetera. Then, with money and what's been going on with the war and who should do what. Like, again, there's other nations. I'm just giving y'all the short version. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. What in the freaking Holy Ghost do y'all think is taking place around the world? Earthquakes. What did we just have? We had the tragic earthquake. Hey, what did we just have? The big earthquake that took place. Was it Singapore? I can't even remember exactly where it was. Was it what was it? What was it? Was it Turkey? What was that big earthquake, y'all? I can't even think. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The big earthquake with like thousands of people, basically, that just recently took place. But this is what I'm talking about. You said there will be famines and earthquakes. What are we having right now? There's famine. Everything costs so freaking much. You can't get access. Even if you got money, you can't. The supply is low. Remember, we had famine with the cars, with the computer chips. Can't get vehicles. You can't get this. It's only so much available. That's considered famine. You go search for food, crops being destroyed, stuff's happening. You can't eat this. This is tainted. This will make you sick, et cetera, et cetera. That's considered famine. There's all types of famines. Thank you, Turkey. Turkey and Syria. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. I thought it, like I couldn't remember. Yes, Turkey. Donnie said it. Belinda said it, and Patriot Chick said it. Like these are things that are right here in the Bible. Okay, famine and earthquakes in various places. It says all these are the beginning of birth pains. So what we're experiencing right now is labor pains. We're in labor right now. That means something's coming. Something's got to come forth if we're in labor. See, every time I do a live stream, there's a spiritual message behind it. But YouTube don't want me to get that message out. You know what I'm trying to say? YouTube don't want me to get that message out. I'm trying to tell y'all what time it is because we need to know. We need to know what time it is. We absolutely need to know, okay? Because this is serious. And I want you to be prepared. I want your families to be prepared, your friends to be prepared, your coworkers to be prepared. I want as many people to be prepared as possible. Okay. And then verse 9, okay, it says, then you'll be handed over to be persecuted and put to death. Let me explain being put to death. You know, there's many ways of being put to death. So, for instance, y'all know how YouTube will not allow me to get the amount of viewers that I'm supposed to have right now. And I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes, and I still only have 42 people here, not 420. I don't have the viewership growing like the natural process that's supposed to grow. And y'all wonder why I have to expand to platforms like Rumble that allow free speech and et cetera, et cetera. That's considered being put to death. You know, they limit your growth, limit your views. That's like killing somebody. Okay, there's many ways of being persecuted and put to death. And then I still get trolled because I'm talking about this information. Yo, boss lady, and I see I can't even put it on the screen. What is going on? I'm trying to see if I can put this on the screen. So boss lady gifted a membership. That's what's up. Yo, so if you want to be a member, boss lady just gifted a membership. Like I said, boss lady, I don't need to say any more about her. She already knows that's she number one. Boss lady is number one. She gifted somebody a membership. So if you want to become a member, I'm letting you know, boss lady just gifted somebody a membership. All this stuff is going down. This is what's happening. Look, many people at that time, so at the time where people get demonetized on YouTube, let me just break it down like this. You know, because we're thinking death means physically, and I'm not ruling that out. Okay, but when you're getting persecuted, when you're getting trolled and you're getting demonetized, okay, I'm verse 9, I'm a rephrase this. When you're getting trolled and demonetized, you're going to be hated by all nations because of me. So, like, when you're speaking the truth and you're out on these platforms, people are going to hate what you got to say because you spitting the truth. And then you're going to see in verse 10, at that time, many will turn away from the faith, meaning they don't care about godly things anymore. They don't care about that. Whatever, you know, nationality you're in, they don't care about most high kingdom business. And then they're going to betray and hate each other. And then you're going to see many false prophets going to come out and deceive many people. Then you're going to see in verse 12 an increase in wickedness. Love is going to grow cold. Think about how people don't have love in their heart anymore. Aren't we seeing this? People don't have love in their hearts anymore. All you hear about hate this, screw this person, forget them, da 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 da. People trolling, screw you, brainwaves for coming out here talking about this. How dare you, da da. That's all you hear. People hating each other. People can't get into relationships no more. It says, but in verse 13, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. And in verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. So you want to know when the end's going to come? When people like myself going to stand the test of time, when they try to silence us, and it's going to be preached in the whole world, aka via the internet, and wherever we are in the world, we're going to preach it in the whole world. It's going to be a testimony to all nations. That's when the end is going to come. So when you see people and content creators standing firm when they get demonetized and getting blocked and getting limited, and they still out preaching, they're not giving up, they're not going to quit, and they still out here on social media and out here in the world going out doing what they do to all nations, yeah, that's when you're going to see the end. See, a lot of people are going to break. As soon as they find out they're getting demonetized, as soon as they find out that they're getting limited, they're going to change their tune. They're going to turn their back and pull a Judas. Man, I got to change up and start talking about what they want me to do if I want to get some views, if I want to get people to get YouTube to recommend me for me to get monetized. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff's about to go down. I mean, we don't know exactly when, but it sure looks like a lot of this stuff's about to go down. So I be trying to break stuff down to y'all from a spiritual perspective. But, YouTube just don't want to, you know. I mean, man, thank God for people like Boss Lady. Boss Lady, the truth. Y'all the truth. Absolutely. God is in control in the end. I want y'all to remember that. So no matter what happens come Tuesday, because I'm telling you, either way, if it's announced Tuesday, because, okay, it's going to be announced. The headlines are either going to read, former President Donald Trump has not been arrested, right? It's either going to read that. People are going to get pissed off. See this stupid government screwing with Trump. I'm sick and tired of it. Da, 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 da. People, because he's telling them be ready to protest. See, I told you the system's corrupt. I told you Biden's corrupt. Biden's trying to get Trump. Yada, yada. Y'all know what people going to be saying. Don't act like y'all don't know that people ain't going to be saying that. Okay, people going to turn up regardless, right? Just like they turned up on January 6th. Then, if Trump is arrested, if the headlines read, former President Donald Trump has been arrested, they going to turn up anyway for the same reasons. I appreciate that, Tammy. I appreciate that, Tammy. Thank you so much, Belinda. Hey, what's up? What's up, Valita? So for those of you that are just joining me, I've been covering a lot of things that our former president here in the United States, Donald Trump, said himself Tuesday that he's going to be arrested. Okay? I've been trying to show that for so many times. He put this out on his own social media. Let me just show you this. He said this on his own social media. Tuesday, he's going to be arrested. A lot of news publications got it. Then at the same time, we also got information about our current Russian president, Putin, Vladimir Putin. He's basically going to be arrested by the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court, for war crimes. So you have both of these leaders, or former leaders, however you want to call it, being arrested at the same time. Y'all, this news broke Friday and Saturday, and if you add international hours, depending on when you look at the clock, it's the same time. That's what's up, Renee. Welcome to the club. I see Renee joined the club. I don't know why I can't put it on the screen. But welcome to the club, Renee. Renee received a gift. That's what's up. Boss Lady giving out gifts to memberships. And I appreciate y'all because it is y'all memberships that's helping to keep the lights on. But I was talking about this, and I was saying, for those of you that are just joining me, whether you are for President or former President Donald Trump, however you want to refer to it as, or against President or former President Donald Trump, there's going to be a turn up on Tuesday, especially when this is tied to Putin, because either way, people are going to be agitated and irritated. Either way. And I want y'all to be aware of this. And on a spiritual note, I told y'all it's going to be a lot of stuff taking place to make things move in the direction it needs to move into. Latoya says Putin is coming to the Netherlands. Hey, Putin better watch out, because if he come in there, they about to lock him up. If he come in there, this is crazy. Valita says she wants a membership. You're welcome to join, Valita. I have the membership tab here on my channel. If you just go to my YouTube channel, it's right there. If not, I don't know. Maybe Boss Lady might give you a membership. Oh, wait. Boss Lady says Renee did that on herself. Y'all, I don't know what is going on, because it looked like you gifted it. Hey, I don't know what's going on. I can't even put it on the screen that they joined. I'm seeing it in a different spot. Y'all, I don't know what's up, but hey, Renee, welcome to the club. Boss Lady, thank you for the gift. Whoever receives it, Thank you so much. Maybe since Renee just joined the membership on her own, then Belita, maybe Boss Lady can help you. Maybe Boss Lady can help you join the or receive the gift membership. I don't know, Boss Lady, get with Belita and here in the comments and see if she can join. But Betty says his people. Y'all, it's about to be a turn up Tuesday. Just make sure you ain't around any major metropolitan area when the news breaks. You better find out because I'm telling you, it's about to be a turn up. It's about to be a turn up either way. And we need to be ready for it. Y'all best believe come Tuesday, if there's any type of turn up or information going on as it relates to, and put this on the screen, Valita Ford, you see what Boss Lady's saying. Click on her picture. Okay, make sure you follow what she's saying. All right. Valita Ford. Follow what Boss Lady's saying. Y'all best believe that either way, whatever information comes out, I'm gonna be covering this because it's about to get wild. I already see it coming. This is just crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, whatever it is. So Valita's saying it's not letting her. What do you mean by it's not letting you, Valita? Like you can't actually click on her avatar, like Boss Lady's actual picture. Is that what it's not letting you do? Yeah, we prayers up for real. It about to get crazy. Y'all know I'm down here in the A, and here in Georgia, it was very instrumental with changing the flow of the elections and stuff like that, and the calls that were made, and all the stuff. Like, ain't no telling, man. It's about to get crazy. So, Belita Ford, do you see the green picture that Boss Lady says gifted one? Let me put this on the screen. Let's see if I can help you out. All right, I'm gonna try to show you something. Okay, so Belita Ford, do you see this on the screen? Can you see this on the screen, Belita Ford? Do you see this? Okay, I'm trying to make it big. Do you see where the cursor is? Where it says Boss Lady gifted one Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC memberships. All right. Look over here on the right. Now it's gonna say different things for me because I kind of can't because I'm like it's my channel. But you see these dots right here? Click on it. There's three dots. Click on it, okay? And go ahead and do whatever it is that you need to do, okay? See, it's gonna show different things for me because it's my channel and it's not gonna give you the menu options that you see what I'm saying? But just click on this, okay? And this should get you what you need to do. Just try that and we'll go from there. But y'all, man, it's about to be a turn up. It's about to be a turn up. It's about to be a turn up. I'm telling y'all, both of them at the same time. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. At the same time. I have no idea what's going on, why the membership thing's not working. But y'all, that's what's up, Betty. Welcome to the club, Betty. I appreciate you so much. Y'all don't understand. Y'all keeping the lights on. Y'all are keeping the lights on. And put this on the screen real quick. Betty's in the club. Betty's in the club. That's what's up, Betty. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. But for those of you that let me do this. Okay, take a look at this. If y'all go to my page, right? Y'all go to my page. Just go to Brainwaves Advice Topics, and you want to figure out how to join. There's a join button that will pop up here by my names. Now you're gonna see a little slightly different menu. It might look different here, the buttons, because obviously this is my channel and it's going to show different things. But the point is, when you come here, all you got to do is put at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. This is the URL. It'll pop right up, right? When you come to my channel, there's going to be a join button. You click on it, and there's different membership tiers. Okay, and they come with certain perks, etc., etc. Okay, so just keep eyes on that. Exclusive memberships, you might say, dang, $99, that's a lot. The exclusive membership club is for people that actually like to book appointments with me. So if you're someone and you say, hey, I actually do want you to guide me in the areas of love, of business, of spirituality, whatever it is, you book a 30-minute session with me, it costs $100. So by you being an exclusive member, it's automatically giving you 1 to 2 appointments free per month. Okay, as well as discounts and a bunch of other stuff. So, that's what that's there for. That's for people that like to book with me. Hey, guide me here, because you're supporting that much. You see what I'm saying? So, most people do the basic, which is fine. Okay, and there's things that I'm going to add and do as well, but they're membership tiers. So you can just check it out by going to my page for anyone that is struggling. Okay, just kind of wanted to put that out there. What's up, Sarah? It's a pleasure to have you here, Sarah. Sarah says Trump also told people to protest. Exactly. I'm not making this up, y'all. Look, you have to bear with me. I apologize for any smacking. Y'all, it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and a brother got to get his grub on. This is Donald Trump's Truth social media account. Okay, this is off his, you see the check? This is his real account. He says, protest and take our nation back. So if they lock him up, if they arrest former President Donald Trump, he told them to protest and take our nation back. What do you think took place on January 6th? Y'all remember what he said about standing up, be ready, stand proud? Y'all remember all that? Y'all need to go back and pull that up. So what I'm saying is stuff is about to get crazy, whether he gets arrested or not. Y'all need to be ready. And I'm the content creator covering it. Most other content creators gonna be reactionary as it comes to this. And you got Putin on top of it. This just went down with Putin. So what type of moves is Putin gonna be making or not making now? How is this gonna affect his moves with the war with Ukraine? You know, what is he gonna do or not gonna do? Y'all, there's a whole bunch of stuff that could pop off as it relate to this. So we need to be ready. We need to pay attention. I want y'all to be ready. Make sure your families are ready, your friends are ready, et cetera, et cetera. Again, whether you support former President Donald Trump or not, and whether you support current president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, is besides the point. Some stuff is about to pop off regardless, y'all. That's all I got to say. I don't know how else to say it. And we need to be prepared for it. Because this is going to exacerbate and irritate an already sensitive subject and a sensitive environment. And the energy is volatile from a spiritual perspective. And a lot of people are feeling all types of pressure. You know, a lot of people are feeling the banks. A lot of the banks systematically having issues. The interest rates are up. You know, seller's market, but not a buyer's market. It's like, dang, I got to buy higher now. I got to lock my interest rates in higher. Hopefully they drop the interest rates and I'll be able to refinance. Oh, wait, hopefully I got the credit and all this stuff to be able to refinance. The list goes on and on and on. Job layoffs, Tyson Foods, Amazon, all these companies are laying off, but they're keeping that on the hush hush. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. Let me just show y'all something here. Let me just show y'all this. Let me put this on the screen because y'all need to see this. So while, you know, everybody's acting like, oh, unemployment's 3.5%. Check this out. Y'all just need to see this alone. There's more. I can hit more. Meta. Okay, y'all know Instagram, Facebook, 13% of its workforce. Now, this month in March, Twitter, 10% of its workforce. Last month in February, Twilio layoffs, 17% of its workforce. Roomba layoffs, 7% of its workforce. Disney, wait, did I say Disney? 3% of its workforce. Coveted Disney in February. Oh, there's so many more companies. I don't know if they're going to show the list here. Zoom. Look, here we go. Let me see if I can make this bigger so y'all can see it. I want y'all to be able to see it on screen. Okay, look at this. Zoom, 1,300 employees. That's a lot. February 7th. Okay. Dell. Here we go. 37% decline in PC shipments in the fourth quarter of 2022. Y'all pay attention to all this. They announced on February 6th this year is laying off 6,500 people from its workforce. PayPal, mass layoffs. Not PayPal. Yes, PayPal. And mind you, PayPal is a financial institution. Just while we're on the subject of bank closures and bank collapses and all this stuff, PayPal closed out January 2023. This year announced that it'll be laying off 2,000 employees. That's 7% of its workforce. IBM, mass layoffs, 3,900 positions. They announced that on January 25th. Spotify, mass layoffs, 6% in January. Google, aka Alphabet, I already told y'all that. 12,000 employees that work for Google. Y'all know YouTube is tied into Google? Microsoft, January 18th. By the end of this month, 10,000 jobs will be done. So in about another 2 weeks, 10,000 jobs are going to be gone. Amazon, January 4th. 18,000 jobs worldwide. Y'all think I'm making this stuff up? Direct TV, January 6th. They lost 400,000 subscribers because it cost too freaking much. That's another conversation for another day. In the third quarter of last year, they're struggling to keep up with streaming entertainment services. All these people, 10% of their workforce. Salesforce is laying off people. Venmo is laying off people. Y'all know how expensive Venmo is? Y'all know how much people's like, yeah, I got my videos on Vimeo. They cost too much. They're laying off 11% of their workforce. Okay, need I continue? HubSpot, Gemini, Yankee Candle, the famous candles that y'all like to smell, 3M. I told y'all I know about business, all this stuff. No other content creator gonna segue into all of these subjects like I do. They might stay in one lane, but they don't know how to skirt and switch lanes and jump in this lane and then jump in that lane and be able to come back in that lane and hit you with this. That's why my name is Brainwaves. Because I could go here and I could go there and I could do this and I could do that. 3M, Spotify, let's see, Carter, trying to name some that I haven't mentioned. Coinbase, Goldman Sachs. Speaking of banks, speaking of money, Goldman Sachs, Compass, Stitch Fitch, DoorDash. Look, all these companies y'all are laying off. But the economy's great. Everyone has money to buy a house at 6.5% interest rate, and everyone has money to get a car now that the interest rates are higher, and everyone can afford their credit card debt. You know, after all, the money's just going up. Unemployment's low. Y'all, I'm giving it to y'all straight. That's why they be silencing me. I give it a little too straight, a little too raw. You know what I'm saying? No chaser. But you know what? You know what to work with when you receive it straight. You know exactly what to do with it. So what I'm saying is, and then they even cutting content creators here on YouTube, me included. Y'all think my ad revenue been going up? It's been going. How do they do it? By limiting people getting notifications. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and I only got 35 people here. I should have 3,000 people here with the number of subscribers that I have. And I'm not the only content creator. Many content creators. This is why I'm on Rumble. This is why I'm having to go to other platforms, because YouTube is tripping. Yeah, I said it. They ain't getting new people to come, so I don't get new subscribers. I don't get new views. I don't get new growth. And I'm not the only content creator. This is happening across the board. So I'm saying, with all the stuff going on, people gonna be mad at Joe Biden. Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, sleeping on the job, evil Joe, demonic Joe, all the stuff that people say about our current president, right? They're going to say this, and people are upset. People are feeling the pinch. And as Jerome Powell, the Fed chief, keeps raising the rates here in the U.S. to try to slow down certain things, it's just making the situation worse and worse and worse. Every time you go fill up the tank, gas prices rise. Okay, the prices keep going up. But I've seen a ton of people out this weekend. Roads was just jam-packed with people. I mean, obviously gas prices can't be that high. When you go into the grocery store, everything costs more. When you pay all the bills, like all your utilities, they're going to pass the cost on to you. Raise this up another $50, another $100. All the streaming services, they're raising their rates because the TV stations or whatever, the streaming stations, they're charging the platforms more. So then they pass the cost on us. Like everything is creeping up, yet jobs are going down. And a lot of y'all ain't getting no pay raises. I mean, it just depends on the particular job and stuff you have. You may be a special case. But what I'm saying is a lot is going on. The people are under a lot of tension. Then they're finding about the bank collapse. It's all the stuff that I just got finished reading in Matthew. Check this out. Betty says she didn't even get a notification. Exactly. Y'all don't even get notifications no more. YouTube does not notify y'all when I release new content or when I go live. People used to get notified. That's why I would have people here. If no one gets notified when I go live, they don't know that I'm going live, so they don't come here. See how YouTube doing? That's why I'm having to jump ship. I'm gonna still be here, but that's why I'm on Rumble. So y'all need to come over and find me on Rumble. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all don't. Brainwaves Advice Topic. That's my name on Rumble. Okay, I've already said that. I already said that. For those of you that don't know, let me just show y'all real quick because y'all kind of just need to see. Okay, this is me over here on Rumble. I'm trying to import my videos. I'm trying to get stuff going, but y'all can see the same videos that I have on YouTube. They're here, and now like future videos will come, but like I'm trying to get everything to import in. It's kind of a slow process, but nonetheless, I'm on here. And when I get 25 or more followers here on Rumble, which is a free platform, by the way, it doesn't cost any money. It's free. They got the app. They got all that stuff, right? When I get 25 more people, I can go live here on Rumble. I can really like rip it and get in and say what I want to say and do what I want to do. All right, just trying to let y'all know. So Betty says, "How do I go Rumble?" Just Google it. Look, watch this. Check this out. Just type in Rumble. Boom. Okay, and then it just takes you to Rumble. Now you're here on my page, but you just Google it and you come right into Rumble. All right. Also, for those of you that don't know, check this out. Let me do this. I probably shouldn't have. Now I got to go back and do this because YouTube is tripping. They trip with conscious content creators. That beat fire right now. Okay, so it's on Google Play. It's also on the App Store. Like, let me just show y'all. Let me show y'all a little something because y'all gotta see, y'all gotta understand. Um, for my iPhone, for my Apple users. Okay, let me put this on the screen. Let me put me up here real quick. Okay, this is y'all see this? This is in the App Store. Okay, this is Apple. Okay, this is on my iPhone. Just so y'all can let me do this. I'm trying to do this so y'all can see. I don't know, but y'all, I'm trying to get it to pull up, but y'all see what I'm saying. Y'all see it says iPhone. I know it's like a little blurry right here, but y'all see right here it says iPhone. Y'all know how it is trying to show the text, but y'all see it says iPhone. So you just go in there, you come down here at the bottom where it says search, you hit search and you just type it in. RUMBLE. Rumble comes up, boom. I mean, obviously it's on my phone, but you can just download it. So it's a free app, is there. It's all over the place, just so that y'all know. I'm still gonna be here, but like Rumble allows freedom of speech. So, I need to be where they allow freedom of speech because YouTube is tripping. YouTube didn't used to be like that, but now they have their agenda that they're trying to push. So if you about that agenda, everything's fine. But the moment you go against that agenda, then they're gonna silence you. So that's what they do with me right now. I don't know if they're gonna lift the block or the ban, but that's why none of y'all get notifications. Yep. So it is what it is, y'all. I think I'm about to get out because I'm getting some other messages. Renee. So Renee, you're asking if I'm going live now on Rumble. I can't go live on Rumble until I get 25 subscribers. That is the requirement on Rumble. Since I just created a Rumble platform, I have a total of 3 followers. You know, they're subscribers, followers, they're the same thing. So I need y'all to follow me on Rumble. Once you go there, go to Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC, just like here on YouTube, and follow me there. When I have 25, I can actually go live there. For now, all I can do is upload videos and have my videos be, come over, imported onto Rumble. That's all I can do right now until I hit 25 subscribers or followers, as they say on Rumble. So I can't go live until I hit that number. But when I hit that number, I can. So, it is what it is. Betty, you know what time it is. YouTube, yeah. It's frustrating. A lot of content creators are going through this right now. A lot of us. It's not just me. But it is what it is. We're going to continue to do what we do. Certain things like the membership, it helps to offset certain things. Greatly appreciate it. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Look, if PayPal stay around with the layoffs and all the banking stuff, but it is what it is. You say you want to follow on Rumble, but can't. What issues are you running into, Latoya? Renee says you're following me. You see, it may be 3 because you just started following me, Renee. Like just because you and whoever, that's why the numbers are going up. So I thank you and I thank everyone for following me. But once I hit 25, I can go live. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's about to go down with this whole Putin and Trump and whatever it is that might be about to happen. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to get wild, y'all. And you best believe I'm going to be reporting it. Latoya, she says she can't download the app in the Netherlands. They might not have expanded to it because they're new, and it's about freedom of speech. So I guess the country has to be on board with freedom of speech. So maybe that's the issue. Are you able to pull it up on the internet, Latoya? Like, can you pull up Rumble on the internet search as a web page? I'm not sure if that's something you can do or not. It just depends on the country restrictions. I mean, y'all, when it comes to all this social media stuff, we're working the best way we can. It's limitations across the board. It's crazy, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And Patriot Chick, what's so funny? Uh, I don't know what's so funny, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna be here to report this when this goes down. Cool. I appreciate. Look, Latoya, even if you can just go there and just follow me, that's greatly appreciated. Just to help the numbers. Um, I truly do appreciate it. Like, this is ridiculous because y'all know this is what I do. I do this full time. Like, I don't do other stuff. Like, I volunteer and I support. And obviously, I got a life and I do have another YouTube channel that I also do. It's a tech and gaming channel that I do. Y'all are welcome to subscribe there as well. But this is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Like, man, I do this full time. So I don't fool around and do nothing else. This is what I do full time. It's nothing but content creating and everything that's related to that. And then I also spend time with my personal appointments with my clients and stuff like that. When I do have them, if I haven't done a lot of spiritual stuff. So I had a lot of spiritually based clients. They probably think I ain't getting down like that. All I do is cover these current events and I ain't using those spirit boxes no more, or I haven't really been using them, and I haven't been doing any readings and stuff like that. So a lot of people might be scratching their heads like, well, does he does spiritual stuff anymore? You know how some people you got to tell them, and that's why I tell people every time I start these videos and these shows that, hey, I'm a life coach and a spiritual master and consultant, and I can help you in these areas. And that's why I say that, to remind people that, hey, I'm still doing these things. It is what it is. Boss lady, are you asking what's the name of my tech and gaming channel? Is that what you're asking me, or are you referring to Rumble? Let me check the chat. God is gangster in the building. Yes. Um, she's asking. Okay, so for those of you that are wondering, those of you that are still here, let me put this on the screen. Okay, this is my tech and gaming channel. All right. I hadn't really done anything with it, and then I just started back doing stuff with it not too long ago. So, I know a lot when it comes to TVs. What are the best TVs? How they look? Which one you should get, should not get, as it relates to gaming? Certain things like I'd be all in with that. Okay, so just kind of click on it, and that was like an unboxing. Um, some videos, about certain TVs and stuff that people are looking at and they want to see, and side by side comparisons and stuff like that. Like I got a bunch of things, and these are some of like TV and tech people. They know who I am, some of the channels and stuff like that. But here it is, Iceman and Bob. And it's linked here if you wonder, well, what's the channel that he said? It's right here on my Brainwaves Advice Topics favorite channels. So, this is some of the stuff that I do that people want to see. And, I just do a couple videos and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. Let me do this real quick because I want to make sure if you come over here and you go to my, and see, when you join the membership, you're going to be, shouted out. So I really do appreciate y'all for that. If you come over here and you look at featured channels, you're going to see the Iceman and Bob channel right here. So, it is what it is. I got to organize this list to go your boy Ringo. Here you can see a lot of videos and stuff like that I put up. Shorts. It's hard to get these type of shorts put up because they try to take it down and block it. So it is what it is. But yeah, if you're looking for the Iceman and Bob channel, just come into my YouTube channel on your phone, your tablet, computer, whatever, laptop, doesn't matter. And just come down here to featured channels, and boom, it's right here. For those of you that are looking for it. Just kind of want to let you know. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. 5 followers. Yeah. Appreciate that. Good. Appreciate it, Good Tunes. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all joining. And so, like, I'm just trying to offer so much for y'all, and you have to diversify because, like I said, if YouTube's tripping and, they never know, they be like, we can't have any of his videos out or something, then y'all know I'm on Rumble. Y'all know where to find me, or maybe message me on social media. So, it's good to know where to reach me on different platforms. Now, my Iceman and Bob channel, that's fine. Like, I don't have any flack with that because all I'm doing is tech and video game reviews. I'm not going against any agendas and things of that nature. So they have no reason to like stop me or block me or anything like that. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. Y'all been rocking with me for 2 hours. I truly do appreciate it. And I think I'm about to get out here and eat dinner and try to salvage. It's what, 10:09 right now, salvage whatever time I got left. But watch, come Tuesday, I'm gonna be on the job. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna make the announcement in the morning, if they're gonna try to strategically make the announcement either way, like in the evening when people are off work, or I ain't no telling what's gonna go down. But something's liable to go down with this Tuesday. So yeah, I'll be on the job. I'll be on the job. And the stuff with Putin, what is Putin gonna be doing between now and Tuesday? Good tune says, I hear you. My stomach's growling. And my wife down there throwing down too. So I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I probably will be back in the morning or sometime with something if I can. I know about a lot of people that are no longer with us and all types of stuff going on, but I want to talk about this because this is really, really big. But yeah, for those of you that don't get notified, make sure you go to where the bell is and hit personalize. That's when you know I'll go live. Maybe you have to unclick it and click it back so that y'all get notifications. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. But there's no reason why all these people subscribe don't even know. It is what it is. But y'all are certainly welcome. I see you, Patriot Chick. I appreciate everything that you all are doing. And I'm about to get out of here and spend a few minutes that I got with my wife and get a couple of things straight. I don't know if my son up or if he's asleep. Get a little bit of relaxation and having fun. What's up, Raising Phoenix? Let me ask you a question, Raising Phoenix. Did you get a notification before I leave? Did you get a notification, fam, or did you just happen to come in here and see that I was live? You're so welcome, Latoya. If you're able to comment, Raising Phoenix, let me know. I'm gonna try to hang around just for a second to see if you can reply. Wow. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? So my boy Raising Phoenix, like I said, been subscribed to me. He talking about not this time. He didn't get a notification. I've been on live for over 2 hours. You see this, fam? Look at the time. I've been on this live for over 2 hours, and you didn't even get a notification. You just so happen to come in and see that I'm live. Y'all see this mess? This is what I got to deal with. The amount of time that I'm on, the amount of people that should be coming in here is insane. But nobody sees your shows. Nobody sees your videos. You don't make no ad revenue. YouTube ain't got to pay nothing out. They keep you quiet. Nobody sees what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? And that's why your boy has to expand to Rumble. Y'all see? It's crazy. So I appreciate all of y'all. Raising Phoenix, I was saying I'm on the Rumble platform. Okay, I just, got going. This number will increase. I haven't hit a refresh, but I need 25 followers in order to go live on Rumble. This is the platform. I got my videos important. Okay, I kind of had it mixed up before. It was coming in as Brainwaves and not Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. So I want it all to come to the same spot, but that's on its way over. It's a slow process, but they all will come over from YouTube as well. Okay, I'll still be on YouTube, but I'm over here because Rumble allows freedom of speech. So download the app if you're able to, let it do what it do. You know what I'm trying to say? Just want to let y'all know. So I appreciate y'all so much. And it's funny, Boss Lady says see how mixed up it is? She always gets notifications. I don't know. Appreciate it, Latoya. I appreciate that so much, Latoya. That's what's up, Ann. That's what's up. Y'all gonna see a different side of me, perhaps when I go into my tech and gaming mode. Boss Lady says you have to keep personalized. Basically, you have to make sure personalized is set on your notification bell daily. Like you need to log in and make sure it's set daily for personalized so you get notified. Crazy, man. We shouldn't even have to do this, but it is what it is. If I was out here talking a bunch of nonsense and going along with their agenda, oh, y'all will all get notifications every single time. Y'all know how it works. So thanks for rocking with me, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Stay tuned. It's probably going to get wild, like I said, on Tuesday. They're going to turn up either way. Whether our former president, Donald Trump, goes to jail or not on Tuesday, it's going to get wild. So be prepared in your city, your state, your country, especially with Putin out here. And ain't no telling what's liable ain't no telling what's liable to take place. But I'm going to cover it. I don't know if y'all going to get notified about it. Little inside joke. But something's going to be popping today. So, and now I'm seeing that my stream is having connection issues. So on that note, I'm about to get out of here. Because there's no reason why I should have connection issues. All right, y'all. Probably because they don't like seeing Rumble up here on the screen. It is what it is. So I'm getting out, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love y'all. And I may be back in the morning. Just come to my YouTube channel too and look for a thumbnail. But it is what it is. So also got a couple of YouTube shorts I just uploaded. One with John Morant and some pictures. Most of y'all seen an IG video, but I also got some pictures. All right, that nobody has really put out, and I put it out. And then I got one of former President Donald Trump talking about he can end the war in Ukraine in a day. So nonetheless, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll try to go live tomorrow. Until then, I'm going to send you all away with love, with blessings, and with light.